He was born in Argentina, but he belonged to no nation. A doctor who chose bullets over bandages. A rebel who chose death over surrender. To the oppressed, he was a symbol of hope. To the powerful, a dangerous idea. His name became a whisper in the jungle, a shout in the streets, a portrait on the walls of the world. But who was the real Che Guevara? Hero, killer, saint, myth. This is the story of a man who tried to change the world and paid the ultimate price. Part 1. Origins, an Awakening. On June 14, 1928, in the city of Rosario, Argentina, a child was born who would shake the world, Ernesto Guevara de la Serna. His father descended from Irish rebels, his mother from Argentine aristocrats. The Guevara household was filled with books and contradictions. Altagracia became his refuge. Despite severe asthma, Ernesto climbed trees, swam rivers, and devoured every book he could find. He grew obsessed with philosophy, medicine, and revolution, long before understanding their weight. He enrolled in medical school, not for prestige, but for purpose. He believed healing was a form of resistance. His first love, China, belongs to another world, one he couldn't reach. Revolution would become his only true companion. On an old motorcycle, Che and his friend Alberto Granado set off to discover Latin America and themselves. They met the outcasts, the sick, the poor, the abandoned. The journey shattered him and reshaped him. By the end of the road, he was no longer just Ernesto. He had become a revolutionary in waiting. He graduated as a doctor, but never practiced. His next journey would be toward fire, not healing. Part 2. The Revolutionary. In Guatemala, he witnessed a CIA coup crush reform. Che realized that bullets, not ballots, moved empires. In Mexico, Che met Fidel and Raul Castro. Over late-night conversations, the Cuban Revolution was born. He called him Che, a nod to his Argentine accent. Soon, he would become much more than a nickname. Che Guevara married Hilda Gadea, had a child, but left them behind. Love could wait, the revolution could not. They sailed on the Granma, overcrowded, sick and hungry, to ignite a spark in Cuba's mountains. In the Sierra Maestra, Che the doctor became Che the commander, fierce, disciplined, and respected. He taught peasants to read, even amid battle. He believed revolution must also liberate the mind. When betrayal struck, he acted with cold justice. Che's revolution showed no mercy to traitors. By 1959, the revolution had triumphed. Che entered Havana, not as a conqueror, but as a servant of the people. Che took roles he never sought: bank, chief, minister, diplomat, all in service of a dream. Part 3. The Global Fighter. As minister, he rejected luxury. His office was modest, his goals grand: to build a new socialist man. He demanded sacrifice from others and himself. His speeches fiery, his lifestyle Spartan. At global summits, he defied US power. He called out hypocrisy with fire in his voice. When Cuba was invaded, Che fought back, not only with weapons, but with resolve. He believed in the youth as seeds of revolution. He trained them not to follow, but to fight. In 1964, Che stood before the world calm, defiant. He declared imperialism the enemy of mankind. He vanished. A letter to Fidel announced his departure to fight again. Elsewhere, he failed in the Congo, but Bolivia would be his final stand. Surrounded, wounded, betrayed, Che was captured. He died not on a battlefield, but in a schoolhouse. Even in death, Che lives on, not as a man, but as a myth, a mural, a cry for justice, whispered across the world.